Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, celestial benevolent wayshowers of our new Lemuria timeline. Welcome to the transformative month of February and happy Imbolc Celtic holiday in celebration of Goddess Bridgid, of healing, learning, fertility, passion, creativity, and rejuvenation. As we walk the middle path with heart, we bring the two dual flames into one true flame of pure awareness. Today we celebrate the Day of International Freedom, as all sentient beings of truth shall be set free from all false duality programs and step into a new earth of peace, abundance, and prosperity for Gaia and all her children of the sun. Nothing can stop us in our divine missions of full planetary liberation, for victory is always with the light, and love always wins, with no exceptions. We are determined to see this through until the very end and into the new beginning of eternal bliss consciousness, never to fall asleep again into the illusion of Maya. All is being revealed to be healed and released, to return to Source for full rehabilitation and transformation in the light. Starseed Earth Angelics of the 144, we stand in power, together united as one cohesive consciousness, to bridge heaven and earth through our sacred heart centers. As conduits of the Holy Spirit, we allow God's grace and glory to shine through as we make our full compression breakthrough as supernova, conscious co-creators of the new golden age of enlightenment for all benevolent beings of the Tao. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a very powerful New Earth codes and prayer for Celtic goddess Bridgid. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. As we are getting closer to the powerful 2-2 gateway, what is coming is something much more beautiful than we can ever imagine. For many of us who have awakened and do not focus within the illusion, they are actually within a different reality. They do not and will not experience the same reality as those stuck within the illusions of the 3D world. This month of our Ascension is opening the doors for much more to come. Yes, everything is changing, and part of this change is us. We have changed, and we are ready to receive. The ones who are awakened will begin to receive the benefits of our Ascension. Not all things about the Ascension is clearing and letting go. A big part of our awakening is the benefits of raising our light. In these moments, our dreams and aspirations will begin to manifest almost instantly. The energies that are coming in are expanding everything, including our abilities. As we grow in the light, our thoughts, words, and actions begin to become more fruitful and begin to manifest in a much quicker pace. But within these higher vibrations, the more we focus within the illusion, the faster we will create that reality. The faster we fall into the trap of the matrix. The more we focus on being love through acts of kindness, showing compassion and care for others and ourselves, and raising others in the light, the more beautiful our experience will become, and the higher in light we will raise. The doors are now open for us to step into our truth, and the love we are meant to be, within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. It is such a beautiful and miraculous new beginning for all of us, as the old crumbles away and the new is already here. I was shown the new earth settlements on Saturday night, 144 flowing in. I had tears of inspiration, joy, and awe. such exquisite beauty and unity and harmony with Mother Earth and all life and life forms. It is time to claim this and to start living this every single day. The old you is already gone. The true and expanded you is here, present now. It is entirely up to you to claim your divine birthright in the new earth and live it with joy as you walk in beauty and create harmony and unity wherever you go with so much love. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 2/1/24. February enters with a promise. It will open doors for you, but you must walk through them. The time for contemplation and introspection is over. You must now trust yourself and your divine connection and get moving. This is why you went through the fire last year, so you can travel lightly, enthusiastically, and confidently now. January was heavy, February is wide open. Each day's numbers will challenge and stimulate each other this month and bring plenty of action and opportunity. The race is on now, but it's important to realize that there is no competition, no loss or losers. There is something to gain with every step. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Marie-Josie Garrison de l'Homme, February will be big collectively, but it will be great for the awakened because we have learned over time the importance of not focusing on the illusion. All our dreams and aspirations will take shape because this is who we are now. The more we share our love, our light, and the more compassionate we are, the more beautiful our reality is, filled with abundance of all kinds. A lot of our abilities will be given back to us. That is wonderful, which includes health and physical. We can already begin to feel our ascension, and we can begin to feel the benefits. The magic has started well in our lives. The important thing is to keep focusing on us, the positive, so as not to get caught up or overtaken by the matrix. The more we emit our light, the more paying off it becomes. The more our being is at peace within and physically at peace in our own reality. Chaos is not part of us at all. The two worlds apart until no longer exist. Let's continue to exude what we are, light and love. Let's continue to integrate that light that comes to us and spread it in the physical so that all of it manifests in beauty and grace in our lives. Love to all of you. From MarieJosieMedium.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth. The 1st of February, Imbolc, on Bride's Morn, the serpent will come out of the hole. I will not harm the serpent, nor will the serpent harm me. This is the call of the ancient people of Ireland on the morning of the Imbolc festival. Their words relate to their most ancient goddess Bridgid, also known as Bride, and speaks of the belief of her connection to snakes, and that they represent her power of regeneration through the shedding of their skin. Bridgid is not the only story associated with snakes as symbols of creation and rebirth. Worms, serpents, snakes, and dragons all feature in the most ancient creation stories across global cultures. As the goddess Bridgid is associated with the elements of fire and its properties, she is the goddess of the dawn and represents the return of the light after darkness. Because of this, Bridgid is the mother of all new beginnings as well as awakenings. She is the spirit energy of the dawn of any new time. For the ancient Celts, Bridgid was known as the Serpent Queen, around which a culture grew to understand the connection between humanity and its environment, and seeing environment being as connected to the spiritual and etheric world of the gods, just as much as for man and nature. Imbolc was seen as an important sacred event in its marking of the end of darkness of winter and looking ahead with hope to the return of lighter days. The serpent of Bridgid was said to be white and to hold its tail in its mouth to form a circle. Real snakes were kept as oracles and consulted as to foretell the coming of spring, in much a similar way to the Groundhog Day tradition, which in fact originates from this ancient sacred ceremony. To encourage the mystical serpent of Bridgid to look to a favorable outcome, offerings were made and taken to the mound, later translated to the hole. At this point, as we step into February 2024, many of us are looking to see the dawning of an era and seek reassurance from sacred tools as to its happening. Much like the ancient people of the ancient man, we are awaiting a great light to dawn, that which will be a regeneration of light and the birth of enlightened living. When we look in comparison to our ancient elders, we can see the need for learning from lost ancient customs, as well as recognize deep psychological, emotional, and spiritual patterns. These psychological patterns are held within our psyche and passed down through the many generations of our own family tree. As goddess of rebirth, Bridgid is the goddess of childbirth, but also attributed to the change of state of objects. Through the element of fire, she was goddess of blacksmiths. Bridgid is an archetype with such deeply conditioned symbolism to her narrative, so much so as to affect the subconscious of individuals and their sense of environment and community, that her legacy proved problematic in the plan for conversion of the Irish people to Christianity by the Catholic Church. This was so much so that Bridgid was declared a saint, an act which holds much controversy with theologians. That same Bridgid is revered as the saint of all that was attributed to her former goddess status. Cleverly, that same attribute of rebirth was applied to the retelling of her story. The message of Bridgid is of transformation, but of one which comes about as a change of state. The power of her sacredness is held in her most ancient roots as of Mother Goddess, whose attributes and sacred being, with higher dimensional abilities, are used to support the natural world and its inhabitants. And this, along with her serpent totem, Bridgid is the closest we might get to the connection with the essence of Eve, beyond and before her fallen state. Bridgid is a fully coded symbol of the beginnings of time, which is transported to us within the simplest recollection of narrative or associated imagery. Bridgid leads us back to find our way home, but quickly becomes the firebird of recreation through the utter destruction of any attachment to form. She speaks of the newness of the dawn and the building of the light. Her goddess energy reaches us through the portals of nature, where as queen of the mound she immerses herself into the elements of the earth. Only with the intention of bringing hope to her human community will she emerge to show her oneness as it is in a transformed state of matter. It is this mystical element that we must look to in a way which might show to us the way for our own transformation of state in our spiritual evolution from physical to spirit. And today from divine energy works. February is the month of forward movement. It is a retrograde-free month, which is a rare energetic portal that will last through April 1st. This boost of cosmic energy is supporting the integration of the inner alignment into the physical reality as new choices, new opportunities, and new beginnings. We will have a new moon in Aquarius on February 9th, which will square Uranus. Expect the unexpected. We will also move through the epic 222 gateway of Ascension, which will be loaded not only with the powerful activations, but also with the energies of the magical conjunction of the celestial lovers in Aquarius, Venus and Mars, the Aquarian new beginnings for divine connections and partnerships. The energies of February are very much the energies of the destined events, assisting in bringing the highest timelines forth from within into the physical reality. February 2nd, 2024 energy portal, February 9th, new moon in Aquarius, February 19th, North Node conjunct Chiron in Aries, February 22nd, 2024, gateway of higher ascension, February 22nd, Venus-Mars conjunction in Aquarius, February 24th, full moon in Virgo. And today from Mama and the Moon, Blessed Imbolc, friends. Imbolc is a festival that begins at sundown on February 1st and ends at sundown on February 2nd. Imbolc originated in pre-Christian Ireland and was celebrated widely in the ancient Celtic world. As the days lengthen bit by bit, Imbolc is around the time this change really starts to show. The end of the day has noticeably more light, even though nature is still in winter's grip. The seeds that were planted during Yule have been growing in the dark, and nature is beginning to wake up. Whether you are decorating or just brightening up your home, the traditional colors and symbols of Imbolc include many sun and spring-themed items. The holiday focuses on the fiery goddess Bridgid and the early springtime, so choose items that bring to mind the energy springing up at this time of year. Tune into the energy of Mother Earth today. Something is stirring. Can you feel the subtle shift about you? For the first time in this year of 2024, the wheel is turning. From deep in the belly of our souls, we respond to nature's tender call to start rotating our attention outwards, just as surely as the first shoots break the hard ground above. Imbolc is part of the ancient sacred cycle of the wheel of the year, the Earth's journey around the sun. It is the first Sabbath in the Gregorian calendar and a cross-quarter day. The midpoint between the winter solstice and spring equinox, a marker that observes the natural cycle of seasonal change, as the gateway to the east and the element of air opens. This is the time of the metaphoric rebirth, sharing the same energy as the crescent moon, the maiden, and the start of the follicular phase of the menstrual cycle. It holds the promise of the coming spring as new life quietly starts to unfurl around us, just as we emerge from our restorative winter slumber and breathe life into our intentions. From now we start to rise, masculine energy steadily increasing as the year waxes toward summer. Feel into the sense of awakening and hope, the excitement for new possibilities increasing as the seeds that you have germinated throughout the darkest part of the year start to sprout. Imbolc is the time to gently start to grow towards your dreams and reveal them to the world. Bring your vision for the year into the tangible realm. Whisper it aloud into the ears of your confidants and play with how it sounds on your lips. Build an altar to it and spend time there each day. Open the windows of your soul and let the fresh air and light of the sunrise in, to bring new perspectives to all your fledgling creations. Give thanks for exciting opportunities on the path ahead and for the gift of time, as you experiment with the best way to bring forth all that you imagine for yourself in this cycle. Imbolc blessings, dear ones. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Victoria Lillianquist, February 1st, 2024, we are in the dance of destiny. Love, blessings, and new visions for everyone. Energies are building. Honor yourself, care, needs, stay joyful. If you are wobbly, you are not alone. Please share what you are feeling. The divine plan is on track. Last night I teleported onto our New Jerusalem ship and was very busy for 9 hours. Prayers for California rains and flooding. The volcano in Hawaii has had 100 small quakes already this morning. I received transmissions in my legs, a feeling of eruption, the volcano issues for many of the locations around the planet. The volcanoes communicate with each other. Watch the activity. Hang in there, dear friends. We are on the ride, heading for our leap home. Commander Victoria. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, in this new energetic month that we are stepping into, we will continue being immersed in the Aquarian portal that started when the Sun and Pluto moved into Aquarius, and that will continue with the 2-2 portal and the many planets moving into this air sign, together with a new moon on the 9th. This is going to be an energetic month from a cosmic perspective, for us to dive deep into our connection to the whole, for this is where we are heading, into a more unified space. February holds the essence of number 1. This number, especially in the opposition to the 2-2 portal, gives us the key to work with the energies of this month, which greatly emphasizes where many are at this time, moving from the self, the individual, the ego, the distorted masculine archetype, to the female one, the whole, and the community, for the universal mother embraces us all equally. Number 1 individually can manifest in the form of egoic traits, such as excess of power, arrogance, control, manipulation, and stubbornness, and that can help us see where we are, without judgments, just from an observer perspective, to be able to witness what needs to be shifted, as we can move into a more loving and unified perspective. Negative egoic traits can be also neutralized with determination, leadership, self-reliance, and many other positive traits that this number represents. This is an opportunity to work on inner alchemy, mastering the ego self, before we can embrace all as one, for this is a gradual step for those who are yet trapped within the ego's limited view. This is a process that must be respected as a very important part of our ascension journey that helps us step into further ascension stages. Number 1 also represents the new, what we are creating from the inside, after a period of discernment and deep soul communion. New beginnings that will determine the course of the next months of the year, for the process of seeding starts now, and it is important to start from within, which is why we had a meditative period before we can embark on a new phase. A month in which guides invite us to work on freedom, to be able to disengage from old programs, through mental and emotional clearing, requiring us to keep an open mind, heart, and integrity to be able to act as we now think and feel. A new phase in which we are invited to continue working with clearing our ego, so we can now move from the self to all, as the Aquarian portal will remind us during the entire month, in an attempt to mimic the new timeline's essence that we are heading into. For where we are heading is not about ourselves anymore, but about the whole as a community. We have a wonderful opportunity during this month to work on disengaging ourselves from egoic programs that serve the self, and start seeing everyone within divine love, even though others have chosen to evolve in a totally different way than we had. For all is valid to grow and expand, as in the end, we all will reunify with God's source. Within infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Welcome to February 2024, The Inner Dragon Rises. Dear friends, today we are officially entering the energetic vibrations of February, leaving behind the intense start of the new 2024 frequencies and the initial period of adjustment. February is bringing a new set of frequency and light codes. The word February comes from the Latin word februa, which means to cleanse. This month was originally named after the Roman Februalia, which was a month-long festival of purification that took place around this time of year. This year, however, the cleansing and purification will be catalyzed by the golden fire of the dragon. On February 9th and 10th, as the new moon climaxes, the new lunar year is celebrated by millions of people around the globe. The year of the dragon is here. In Chinese culture, the dragon holds a significant place as an auspicious and extraordinary creature, unparalleled in talent and excellence. It symbolizes power, nobility, honor, luck, and success. If you are seeking a shift in your current life, this dragon year might offer a favorable field of opportunities. Dragons are said to belong to the elemental realm, a dimension that is hidden from our physical senses. Through history, dragons have been seen as wonderful protectors, carrying and guiding those who connect with their energies. With their golden energy, they can physically purify lower energies around us and keep us safe. This means they can burn up traumatic emotional memories so that we do not have to experience them again. The dragon energy assists us in dissolving old limiting structures, as well as taking us into higher vibrational states. They can also help us to clear our paths ahead as we move into new life territories. transmuting lower energies on our path before we reach them. Their magnificent energy can inspire us and also help us ground our visions. This powerful and purifying dragon energy will be around us all of this 2024, together with the empowering and abundant vibrations of number 8. These energetic synergies make February a month of wonderful manifestations, a month in which our clear intentions and visions for our 2024 timelines can find solid ground. February brings a higher level of empowerment and self-confidence as we walk towards our new goals. We are transforming fear into power. This first week of the month is also bringing a very special energetic wave, the 2224 Gateway. This energetic passageway, taking place on Friday, February 2nd, will be acting as a stabilizer for the new timeline directions being shaped in the energetic realm of future possibilities. On 2224, you may experience a sense of clarity about future visions and directions, or a sense of, I can definitely do this. Later in the month, around 2/24/24, more clarity and more empowering dragon energy will be arriving to lift our spirits up and set us ready to fly into our divinely guided destinations. Have a wonderful month and let your inner dragon rise. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light Karen Lithica. Heart-light interaction. Pathways of light. For the light frequencies now presenting are enabling you to choose which pathways to navigate. For the awakened souls can see and feel these light streams, a complex yet simple alliance of light. Your light body will naturally attune to light, as you perceive and see this light percolating and shifting through others. For the awakening of your light role is a unique light synthesis for you. The Ascension pathway offers many tools of light coupled with the energetic changes in your world, as providing quantum light opportunities of rapid evolution. Know you are perfectly aligned to your light mission. Each day is a new opportunity to navigate further. The quest to reach you is moving in accordance with your soul team and the light momentum of your world. Rest assured, you are in good hands. Know you are perfectly aligned in this now moment to vibrationally attune to this message. Simply, the quantum activation of light deep within the cellular framework of you. The awakening beyond the planetary narrative your world has arrived. Simply connect to your heart each morning, close your eyes, feel the light synthesis of you. You are alive, awakened, connected now with all. We ask you to continue this exercise to calibrate the light of you. Quantum light shifts are now before you. With love, with light, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. Keep going, trusting in God's plan. Know that your ancestors are purifying and being rectified through you. Getting this closure for your family tree brings new opportunities and growth for you. You are the born leader. You are here for this. Use your wisdom as the guide for inspiration and action. Plant the seeds for your new earth template. What does your heart desire? In Jesus Christos' name, amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Ra James. Happy Imbolc. February 1st through 2nd is Imbolc. This is the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. We have made it halfway through the astronomical winter. We have made it through the hardest part of the year. It's a time to celebrate the coming light. The wheel of the year is a way to track the solar events and the midpoints between them. We have 8 events a year within that wheel. 4 are solar and 4 are lunar. This creates a solar-lunar balance and a balance within the masculine and feminine. The equinoxes and solstices are all solar holidays. Samhain, Imbolc, Beltane, and Lunasa are all cross-quarter holidays. Imbolc is always the first of 3 back-to-back spring celebrations. From this space until the spring equinox, the sun begins to turn up and to increase in power. The energies are all about clearing and purification. It's all about letting go of the energies of the past and clearing out the old. We are making space for what the path ahead will bring. We are in the energies of this year's 2-2 portal. This is a beautiful space for bringing healing to your relationships and manifestation. The energies of the 2-2 portal are helping us to manifest bigger. The energies are about to go so high as we shift into 10 galactic activation portal days in a row starting tomorrow. Expect major upgrades over the next few weeks. From sparksofdivinelighealing.com and from Divine Sis Star of the Light Colleen Lemma, we are now in the month of February with a 10 universal month vibration for the collective. Ones are all about new beginnings, and the 0 means we are divinely guided and protected. The 10th major arcana in the tarot and ruling energy this month is the Wheel of Fortune, known as the Great Wheel in the Syrian Star Seed Tarot. The wheel is always turning, and we are in a state of constant change. This card signifies a completion of some sort, revealing a karmic or fated cycle that one cannot ignore. It is time to celebrate what you have achieved and begin looking forward to a fresh start. It is a time of renewal, reinvention, and new opportunities. On Thursday, February 1st, the moon, ruler of our moods, shifts from Libra the Scales into Scorpio the Scorpion at 3:37 p.m. Eastern Time. In the early part of the day, Luna, while still in the partnership sign of Libra, is creating a difficult connection to Neptune, ruler of illusion and confusion. We may be trying to sort out how we feel in relationship matters, or trying to find a balance within ourselves regarding issues of equality. As the moon moves into the depths of Scorpio, she will make a challenging square aspect to Pluto, planet of death and rebirth. Transformation energies are strong, especially in how it relates to our subconscious patterns and our own shadow side. We have the opportunity to transmute old fears, repressed emotions, and hidden impressions that are buried deep within our psyche. Be brave in opening your awareness to these shades of gray. It is part of the process of the healing and evolution of your soul. Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects, Mercury in Capricorn, square Eris in Aries. Venus conjunct Iris in Capricorn, and trine Fibonacci in Virgo. The moon bumps into the cross square between Mercury and Eris. Sometimes it's hard to keep our balance, triggered, irritated. The mind tries to stay steady, but we roll up and down, feet tipping side to side, and now emotions intensify. A clash, a storm of fear, 1,000 what-ifs buzzing like flies. But then the heart hears an old song. Somewhere over the rainbow, somewhere there is hope and beauty and love and peace. Somewhere there are miracles, a strange sequence of events unraveling to let us know that we are in the right place at the right time, and all is as it should be. Look again from a place of love. Somewhere is here. Peace is now. Nature's beauty is all around. In the iridescence of a blue bottle, the curve of a swan's neck, the perfect star at the center of an apple. Look for the symmetry to find the pot of gold. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from Tzolk'in Times, King 104, Yellow Cosmic Seed. Cosmic is the name for the number 13, and its keywords are transcend, endure, and presence. The number 13 is very powerful, and to the Maya, it was sacred and a fundamental component of the calendar. The 13th day of a wave spell concludes the journey, and today we must endure to transcend. This symbolizes progress through hard work. Nothing is handed to us on a silver platter. Contemplate today what you have learned from the yellow human wave spell and consider the next journey that we are about to embark upon. Today is the yellow seed, and its keywords are targeting, awareness, and flowering. These days are all about sharing wisdom and planting seeds of knowledge. As it is a number 13 day, we may have to endure to successfully complete this task. The cosmic seed could be seen as the human race itself. We have been planted here to flower, to become aware. The process is a struggle, just as a flower must push through the soil to emerge into the sunlight. We must endure to flower, or another way of seeing it is that we must transcend awareness. And today, from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, Yellow Cosmic Seed, 13 Con, Keen 104, 1st of February 2024. Elegant Blossoming, Seeding Cosmic Awareness. 1-2-2024 equal 128 equal 110 equal 11 equal 2. 1-1 New Beginnings. Day codes 1 New Beginnings, Original Leader, Independent, Unique. 2 Twins, Partners, Cooperation, Alliances. Month-year codes 2 10 Manifestation, Perfection, Authority, Power. 1 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 24 Charisma, Happiness, Healing, Joy. Keen 104 equal 5 Change, Transformation, Freedom, Liberation. Cosmic Consciousness Expansion, a huge day of cosmic proportions to complete our journey of acquiring higher divine wisdom. Welcome to February. February is the second month of the Gregorian calendar. The number 2 denotes unions, 2 twins, partners coming together, and cooperative alliances. The 2 represents teamwork and considering the needs of others. It is both an altruistic and romantic frequency. The 2 places that emphasis on relationships and harmonizing duality and polarity conflicts to create a homogenized unit. February is in the domain of Aquarius, the water bearer, who is focused on humanitarian projects, the wider community, and global interests. This month will be very different from January, where we did some intense work on ourselves. Now we are focused on friends, family, and community. Our lens has expanded. Today, the cosmic seed is ensuring we plant new seeds to scatter throughout the cosmos. Think big. Day 13, the final day in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today, we graduate as wise ones, as we focus on flowering and reaching our highest potential, forever evolving on our soul's journey. Tone of creation. Cosmic is the last and final tone of creation, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess, and synchronic natural time. Cosmic action transcends, power endures, essence presence. Today you have incredible spiritual power at your disposal to transcend all those old patterns and transform them by your pure presence through the higher divine wisdom you have acquired. We have arrived. Add some, I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Today we have transcended our lower human egoic mind and evolved to that of divine human, God consciousness. Today's question is, how can I express the highest potential of my divinely perfect soul essence? What vision do I hold for humanity's greatest attainment? We bid adieu to yellow human, who was our guide to evolving our wisdom through alignment with divine will. Many truths have been revealed, facilitating greater realizations, allowing us to evolve in our journey. We have transcended our old lives and old ways, and hopefully we are now much wiser, calmer, more intelligent beings, able to teach what we have learnt and experienced to those we influence. We are now ready to set forth on the next chapter of our journey. Get ready, beloveds. Tomorrow we commence a brand new intense wave spell with Cheek Chan, the powerful and passionate red serpent, as our guide, as we venture into the spine of the sacred Zolkeen, and our journey through the dream spell continues. Buckle up, beloveds. It's time to shed our snake skins. Divine blessings for the beautiful flowering expression of your highest divine self. In la ketch alakin. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 104, Yellow Cosmic Seed. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to target. Transcending awareness, I seal the input of flowering. With the cosmic tone of presence, I am guided by the power of elegance. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Mon-i-Love, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase our beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful New Earth code and sacred prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Okangale. This week is one of the most powerful weeks on the Celtic magical wheel of the year. It always feels like a perfect alchemical chamber of time, the liminal realm between water and fire. Last Saturday, January 27th, was a day honoring mermaids. Beloved mermaid Liban, a Stella Maris of the old pagan ways. This weekend is Bridgid's Day and Imbolc, the flame tender and fire keeper. What happens internally when you give a spark to waters? In Celtic soul alchemy, it is a portal and process to receive elemental grail wisdom in the body. Fire on water creates pearls of great price. To the highly sensitive, this week is like being in a crucible, or within the grail itself. And now for a prayer to Celtic goddess Bridgid. Friends, if you wish, join me in a multi-dimensional Bridgid's prayer to receive the diamond heart of the Cosmic Mother. I set the intention to reconnect all Mother Arc portals back to their rightful connection on Earth. I set the intention to receive the white diamond of the Mother's cosmic heart into all of her home portals on my beloved planet. I am a guardian of Gaia. Imagine white diamond seals being placed from the base, elemental, first dimensional layers all the way up to the higher dimensional cosmic layers. Imagine a column of vertical white diamond seals from the root up to a white spinning galaxy above. Imagine this white diamond spinning galaxy vibrating each seal to a perfect, harmonious tone in every dimensional layer. Imagine the Mother Arc portals being reconnected to Gaia, and her ley lines being flooded with this peaceful diamond frequency. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed Imbolc ceremony and day of Goddess Bridgid as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. 444 coming in. And keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. Another 144 code flowing in. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.